The Giro arrives in Italy after 3 days in Bulgaria, filled with stunning landscapes and great excitement. The pink race resumes from Calabria, heading north along the entire peninsula. Following the sprint victory by Paul Magnier, the riders returned to Italy and yesterday enjoyed a well-deserved rest day in Catanzaro. Cycling fans are ready to flood the roads to welcome the Giro and cheer for Guillermo Tomás Silva, the Uruguayan rider who, after winning Stage 2, is living his dream in the pink jersey.
La verdad que Tomás haya ganado en la segunda etapa y que conserve ahora la maglia rosa acá en Italia, no tenemos palabras.
Entrar en Italia con esta maglia es algo increíble, algo inolvidable para mí y bueno, intentaremos defenderla hoy.
Calabria takes center stage in Stage 4, a route rich in history. The race starts in Catanzaro, the city of two seas, overlooking both the Tyrrhenian and Ionian coasts, founded by the Greeks and later ruled by the Romans and Byzantines. Traces of these civilizations are still preserved today in the National Archaeological Park. From the inland hills, the route moves towards the Tyrrhenian coast, finishing after 138 kilometers in Cosenza, a former Roman colony now dominated by its striking Norman castle. A short stage and on paper one for the sprinters, but the fast men will have to dig deep to contest the final sprint.
It will be, I think, quite stressy day with the wind.
And now, the Giro really starts in Italy, and today can be a stage that can finish with a sprint. So I try to be focused, and we hope for the best.
The first 80 kilometers are mostly flat, but after the intermediate sprint in San Lucido, the road kicks up towards Goduno. It's a 14.5 kilometer climb from the finish, yet gradients reaching 11% could shatter the ambitions of some riders. After a long descent, the race heads into Cosenza, where a slight uphill finish will crown the winner. Jonathan Milan, second and fourth in previous sprints, is chasing redemption. But he'll have to face Paul Magnier, the top favorite.
Ho preferito ovviamente arrivare qua con qualche risultato migliore, però dai, sono contento. Oggi abbiamo una bella tappa impegnativa.
The race barely gets underway before the battle to form the breakaway ignites. After 5 intense kilometers of attacks and counterattacks, the peloton finally eases, allowing a group to break free. A warm 23 degrees and bright sunshine welcome the Giro's first stage on Italian soil. But it quickly becomes clear there's another far less welcome protagonist: strong winds. 6 riders decide to take on the relentless headwind. Darren Rafferty, Johan Jacobs, Warren Barguil, Niklas Larsson, and the Italians Mattia Bais and Martin Marcellucci. A very different scenario compared to the previous days. The breakaway quickly builds a 2-minute advantage, forcing the peloton into pursuit. The Calabrian stage delivers breathtaking scenery. The Giro caravan climbs along the Tyrrhenian coast as crosswinds grow stronger and more unpredictable. Meanwhile, massive crowds line the roads, welcoming the riders with applause and banners.
Chilometro 33 di gara, 2 minuti e 25 secondi di vantaggio per i 6 battistrada.
The race continues at a fast pace through the province of Cosenza. While in the bunch, the teams of the general classification riders move up. At the intermediate sprint in San Lucido, Mattia Bais crosses the line smoothly in first position.
And that makes tactical sense as well, because of course his teammate is leading that classification.
Yet there's little time to celebrate because the climb of Goduno is literally around the corner. 14.4 kilometers with gradients peaking at 11% could prove fatal for some of the riders. As soon as the road begins to rise, the Movistar team launches a sharp acceleration and many sprinters feel the consequences. Magnier, Milan and their colleagues lose contact with the peloton. But they're not the only ones. Even pink jersey Guillermo Tomás Silva has to concede to the frantic pace. Rafferty and Bais are the last of the breakaway riders to resist the powerful comeback of a group that is shedding more and more riders. Yet there's still 50 kilometers to the finish and the surprises are not over. At the top of the Goduno climb, there is no sprint for the GPM points. The bunch, led by Movistar, continues its advance.
And onto this plateau for the next few kilometres of false flat.
Già transitati dunque al Gran Premio della Montagna.
And now the long descent begins. The riders who've lost contact will have to launch themselves downhill at full speed in order to recover ground. But for the pink jersey Guillermo Tomás Silva, already nearly 6 minutes down, it will be an almost impossible task. In this stage, there's no moment to catch your breath. At the Red Bull KM, the GC contenders make their move, chasing valuable bonus seconds.
And it's going to be close. Jan Christen crosses the line in first place. A little bit of a complaint there was...
Jan Christen is the first to pass, ahead of Giulio Pellizzari and Giulio Ciccone.
Transitato il numero 194.
Movistar team immediately takes control of the race again, setting a high pace as the riders head towards the finish. Jan Christen tries to surprise the peloton, but nothing is guaranteed on a stage full of twists. It's not just a stage win at stake, the pink jersey is also on the line.
Always mira Narváez, Narváez es muy rápido en este grupo,
The finishing arch, Christen holding on to his precious advantage, and it's Aula who opens up the sprint. Aula with Ciccone and Narváez. Aula holding off the Italian for now, pushing for the line. Narváez, the UAE rider, coming with a charge, but it's Aula who's going to hold them off. Movistar take it with Aula. It's going to be close on the line. Narváez with a charge.
It's a thrilling finale in Cosenza. Christen is caught with just 300 meters to go. And then his teammate Jonathan Narváez launches his sprint. The Ecuadorian, born in 1997, riding for the UAE Team Emirates XRG, claims his third Giro stage win, delivering a victory that tastes like redemption for his team.
Because my brother was also a pro cyclist, and the reason is because this animal can eat really fast, no? Something in the jungle. And like today, when I saw the finish line, I just took it.
Second place goes to Luis Aular, while Giulio Ciccone finishes third. Thanks to the bonus seconds, Ciccone takes the pink jersey, fulfilling a lifelong dream.
Penso che ogni atleta passa degli alti e bassi. Io devo dire che con il Giro ho avuto tanti momenti difficili e allo stesso tempo tanti momenti bellissimi. Quindi oggi voglio godermi questo momento perché mi sta ripagando di un momento bellissimo.
The last Italian to wear the leader's jersey was Diego Ulissi at the 2025 Giro. Tomorrow, a new challenge awaits the peloton. The 203-kilometer stage from Praia Mare to Potenza is packed with difficulties and could favor attackers. The riders will face a total elevation gain of 4,100 meters. The Prestieri climb comes after just 30 kilometers. But the key point will be the ascent of Montagna Grandi di Viggiano, 6.6 kilometers at an average of 9.1%, with ramps reaching 15%. The summit comes with around 50 kilometers to go, but the road to Potenza remains far from easy. Stork and Bernal, the gaps are minimal and everything could still change.